But leveling up your business is really easy. It's just finding the who's that know how to do it. Stop putting all the pressure on yourself. Put a price, because what it does is it qualifies customers. If you're not making the money, you raise the price, raise the deal flow, so you have more deals coming in. That's the next step, the leap of faith.
He's fought the daily battles, and he comes across just as a real guy.
The best part about Keith is that he actually cares, which is why when he is speaking, there's so much energy and passion. It's almost like palpable.
He's inspirational and educational, and he's become a friend to the community.
Big round of applause for the man, Keith.
You are totally worthy. It's a miracle that we're all here right now in this room. You've seen the videos on YouTube and how it's scientifically incalculable and it's impossible. They just keep coming back to like, wow, there must be a God or a higher divine intelligence, because it's impossible that we're all here right now in this moment. It is actually mathematically impossible. So that means that you must be completely worthy no matter what the story is going on in your head. So if that's true, what if I just started putting some structure and some systems into my business? And I just started figuring out my minimum amount, even if I didn't feel like it and I was scared and I still had these kind of low-paying, crappy clients. What if I just started like doing this stuff anyways? But then what will happen is you will start getting some results like you never got before, like me selling these $10 and $15 and $20,000 landscape jobs. And then when you get that fat check and you watch your bank account go up, you know what I mean? All of a sudden you go, yeah, this is right. You take one piece of content per week, and then you spend the week pushing that out as far as you can and syndicating that one piece of content. So you, instead of feeling rushed, you create one piece of good content, and then you push it out by creating a blog post article, by pushing that same message or that topic or that idea wide and far. And then that slows down the roll and it gets you kind of like out of first gear and puts you in a third or fourth gear so you can travel a lot faster. So I've found myself at 1 a.m, like leaving a restaurant with a group of guys in tears, literally having the breakthrough transformational conversation that made me go back home a different man. Anybody here have that? That's what live events are about, so that's why we have to get here. You get to a point where you don't have a choice but to invest in these softwares, but to invest in coaching or joining a coaching group or something like that, because now you know you're stuck and you're not going anywhere. And it is true, these softwares actually pay for themselves in the terms of leads. If you're not making the money, you raise the price, raise the deal flow, so you have more deals coming in. So when you're educating your customers passionately and you're giving them all types of information, like here's a great blog post article. 3 mistakes homeowners make when hiring a landscaping contractor or a pond or water feature contractor. If you say that, well, there's mistakes that homeowners make, what if a homeowner is watching this and they're like, well, I want to know what these mistakes are. They could be very costly mistakes. And if you write a blog post article about that and educate the customer on that, or do it in the form of a video, then now you've just saved this customer a lot of hassle and heartache and money. Doing all these things inside a video is very important, and now they're more inclined to call you. I had a beautiful childhood, but there was hard times. We lived in homeless shelters, and I grew up not knowing what the hell was going on or who I was or what my identity was. It took a long time, and I appreciate every single one of you guys. I really, really do, for being part of this community. I love this community. I love this community.
And we found Keith and we just started dialing in and studying his content rigorously, listening to his videos, and from there we really did see growth.
When you watch Keith, you'll see that he gives more than he takes. And I know there's a subtle difference in what I'm saying, but there's a huge impact in how that affects the people around him.
You need to go check out my guy Keith. He's more inspiring and more knowledgeable than you can even imagine. Go check out Keith. Make sure you get to his talks. Make sure you're checking out his podcast, his YouTube, his Instagram, and all the other places. The guy's the man. Love you, Keith.
The principles and things that he speaks about and has taught me have been vital in my growth of Blacktop Banter and my business and my family and my life in that regard. Now I've been fortunate enough to be able to have him speak at events for me, and the impact he has made on the people that I bring to those events has been immense.
So keep it consistent and keep building momentum to the point where it'll take off. And you'll notice it populating in the search engines. If you're very passionate about what you're doing, you're transferring a feeling, just like in selling or in sales. Well, when you do that on video and you're looking into the camera lens, sorry, can you see me clearly? When you're looking into the camera lens as though you're looking into the eyes of your customer, they feel like you're actually paying attention and listening to them. Well, the more you do free marketing strategies and tips and tactics, the more your phone rings, the more your email contact, the more your website contact info fills up, the more leads you get, then the more you can skim the cream off the crop and pick what you want off of all these free marketing things that other people don't do. And if you have a reason why and you believe it in your heart and you know your worth, you know your what? You know your what? If you believe it in your heart, they'll feel it and you'll get it. And you'll start to get it more and more and more. This is all about expand the top as you dissolve the bottom. Expand the center of your service area as you dissolve what's on the outsides. When the customer can feel that you know your worth in your heart, my friend Coach Rob also taught me this, if you believe in your heart that you're worth it, and you communicate that, and you're brave, you will get it. Because whenever we do our presentation to the customer, whether it's on the internet, if it's on our website, it could be anything, we have to tell them, okay, this is great. Maybe we're a good fit. Call now, or click here. Tell them what to do next, and instruct them what to do. Be very assumptive and assertive about that, and walk them through the process, walk them through the sale, and close them down. You know, if a customer is like just wandering around, you grab them by the hand, walk them through the process, close them, sign here, and the more you're intentional about that, you become like a batter ram who just gets really, really, really focused on closing sales. I sucked at this, and I still kind of suck at it, but I'm becoming better at it, and it's getting really intentional about what the hell makes money and what doesn't. What's wasting my time and what's making money. So call to action in every way. So the only thing that got me to this point was taking off my own handcuffs of my old identities and giving up control and trusting the process and going out and finding other mentors and letting go. And it's a tough process. So I'm all set. I'm done. Thank you so much. All right.